Morning lifers, day 6 then. So day 6 we're rolling out of Castellane today for the last time, and the plan is to swing south to Buil, drop into Roquebillière for lunch and then climb high, really high, over Col de la Bonette before dropping down through Barcelonnette. So very high climb today. It's known as the top of Europe. The ride ends tonight in Tallard with the Bonette as the crowd of the day, so it's going to be a good one today. Let's go. Another member of the team that's worthy of pointing out, the guy behind me on the BMW XR Thou is Lieutenant Commander Mickey Spillane, Royal Navy. Another fine gentleman. Always like the Royal Navy to be behind the Air Force though, eh? It's a fairly long and steady and actually quite a hot climb through these twisty roads up through the mountains that just goes on forever. The truth is there's just too much footage to show you, to be honest. So I'll chop through a fair bit of it and try and highlight some of the good bits for you. Head on a swivel trying to get another glimpse of another epic view. Another epic view, because there's one round every single corner. I've no idea why we're riding so slow at this point either, I can't remember, but there must be something in the road ahead, probably a camper van or something or other. Let's blast past this bit, shall we? Clear through. Nothing coming. Let you know where we are. So we've stopped for lunch in Roquebillière. We've just had a quick fuel stop back there, and the guys are just using the ablutions in this little village here at the moment. So this is like quick top up, last chance before the Bonette. From here we start the climb up to the highest road in Europe. Can't wait, let's get it done. I'm boiling, it's 29 degrees and I'm sitting here roasting. Woo! For those eagle-eyed observers among you, before you start complaining, that last shot I was actually marking a junction and I was parked at the end of a grass central reservation. It wasn't what it looked like, was I was sitting in the middle of the road. I'm not in the middle of the road, I was in a very good position of safety. Let's introduce a couple of members of the team, shall we? That's Jose in front of me, or Zorro as I like to call him. Really good bloke, cracking sense of humour. Likes to travel light. He's actually carrying all of his luggage for the entire trip in that little bag on his back. Didn't bring anything else. It's ridiculous. Including his ballet shoes that you might have seen in episode 3 or 4, I think it was. In front of him is Steve, my mate Steve from Tamworth. On another GS with the 360 camera sticking out the front of it there, just see it sticking out the front of his bike. Another good guy with another good sense of humour. See what I mean about the epic views? They just keep popping out around every single corner, don't they? Just coming into view now, just above my screen at sort of 12 o'clock. That's moved. There you go, just over there to the left. That's Col de la Bonnet, highest mountain road in Europe. That's where we're heading. definitely one of those roads where you do not want to get it wrong. That's a very, very sheer drop. At 2,802 metres above sea level, it's a very long roll down to the bottom. Should you get it wrong? Gee whiz. That is f***ing incredible. Just look at this, lifers. Holy actual f***. Huh? Yeah, might do. Steve was just asking if I was going to put my drone up, but we didn't in the end. You're not actually allowed to fly it up there, so shame really. Would have been great. We're down there, are we? By a cut, Steve and Mike. By a country mile, the best bit of the trip thus far. I genuinely did mean that as well. It's really, really, really is like the best bit of the trip so far, in my humble opinion. I absolutely loved this road. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I would have liked to have taken a bit more time to explore. You'll see just coming up here on the right, there's some what look like entrances into the hill, and then slightly further down there, just above my left wing mirror now, there's some what look like bunkers, World War II vintage, probably gun emplacements of some sort. It's a really interesting place. Bollocks. Col de Bonette, folks. Let me know if you've done it. I think that is up there, probably the best road I've ever ridden. Absolutely amazing. Well, that's it for this one, folks. I hope you've enjoyed my little tour of Col de Bonette. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop your comments down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and you know, any feedback is good feedback. So stick around, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.